Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you are new here, this channel is a stock dividend growth type of portfolio. So I'll definitely go over some of my picks here and as to why, just on the surface level as to why I picked them and how the overall performance is doing thus far, being only about a weekend. So as you can see here, I have a valuation of a little bit over $2,000. If you've seen the previous video, you know I started with 0, and I added to this the initial seed that you're basically seeing here, a little bit more than this. So I did lose a little bit overall value, but that's not my focus, so I'm not really concerned about that. Plus, it's only a small percentage of the overall funds here, so I'm not really worried about it either. Now, if we look, so far, I have earned dividends of $1.75, and that is going to increase over time. We have a $10 a month challenge in place, so as the other stock picks, as those ex-dividend dates are met, as they're reached, you're going to see that number go up. So if you stay tuned through the next couple episodes, you'll see we'll be able to confirm what kind of monthly dividends are coming in. Anyway, let's take a look a little bit lower here. You can see my sub pie here of the REITs that I had set up. So that's pretty much the whole pie right now. This is going to change. I'm going to add definitely add some telecommunication stocks and some tech stocks here, perhaps even a few consumable goods, so like Coca-Cola or something like that, or Johnson & Johnson, something like that. But I'm going to have to weigh that against how I'm balancing this pie, and what our goals are at the time before I kind of introduce those stocks. The way I view it is, especially with the way I'm setting it up with M1 Finance, is that it's basically like a community, and every time you introduce a stock, it's going to offset the rest of them, right? Especially because we're dealing with percentages, and so you don't want to be too hasty in kind of just introducing stocks, and you don't want to have so many that the dilution of what your goals are, something like that happens. You're going to dilute your overall earning potential by having a bunch of stocks that if your funding is really low, you're going to get like really fractional. We're talking about like 0.001% of a stock, and that's going to give you like a penny, and your money will be far more powerful, kind of in bigger chunks, aimed at particular companies. So anyway, I'm going to move on. Let's check out this sub pie. So okay, so we see here that if you look, this is my initial, this is how much I funded it so far, and this is so far basically how I did, or how much value difference here from what I have here. So from the difference between this number and this number is this number. Alright, so let's move on to gains. Obviously, because this is a majority, this sub pie is basically the main pie, and for now you're going to see that this is where most of the value is going to be at. I'm showing this dividend of $1.75, and this number doesn't really concern me too much. Again, like I said, this is a small percentage of the overall value, but this number is going to grow, and that's the number I'm going to focus on. This number is going to go up and down, and this number needs to go in a very clear trajectory up. Okay, so first off, we have Hospitality Reit, and as you can see, this one has not produced any dividends for me yet, but that will change. Clearly, I'm heavily invested into it, and that's going to be a bulk of where the income for these dividends are going to come from. So let's go back. Let's look at the next one. Yes, Gladstone Commercial Corporation. Gladstone Commercial Corporation, this position I'm a little bit less, obviously, but this one's already started to earn me dividends. This is what you see in the main pie. This is what's showing up the entirety. So this is good. And let me see. Yeah, and that's only about 13, 14 shares here. So you'll see that as the portfolio keeps growing this number, that value definitely will increase. Okay, let's go down to New York Mortgage Trust. This is another one. Nothing here yet. I have a very small position here with this particular one, but the yield is very high, so I'm okay with it. I'm at a comfortable rate. It's fine for right now, and that, like I said, that will change as I introduce new stocks. That will help balance out the rest of these higher yielding, more volatile stocks. Okay, which brings me to Realty Income Corp. Realty Income Corp is new, so there's not really much to talk about here. Not really much going on here, and I am undervalued, as they say, underweight here in this particular section. It needs time to build up. So I just started it, and as I contribute more, this will build up. Yeah, see, it's not even a whole share yet, so no surprise. Anyway, all right. And again, I did not directly choose the time of which the stock price was picked. So with M1 Finance, they're gonna automatically pick them for you at a particular price. It's just really based on your percentages and being covered, and their algorithms to create different fractional shares. So though I didn't have a say in what that price was when they actually made the trade, I did say how strongly I wanted to be in that position. So I made it very clear that I wanted to have my portfolio very strong in that position, and that's what they did. And this is going to be the vehicle that I'm going to use in order to build up that monthly dividend. So that's basically it for this sub pie. So let's go back to the main pie. All right, and that's it. Now, let me go back real quick. Now, if you use these stocks, if you have them in your portfolio, just give me the ticker symbol, comment that below. Let me know if you have any other picks that you suggest for helping with the monthly growth and our target goal of $10 a month, and I'll definitely be able to take a look at that. If you found this content valuable, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get posts as I upload them. So